The science of getting rich. What if I told you? Getting rich is not an art, a gamble, or a stroke of luck. It's a science. As precise as chemistry, as certain as gravity. That's the bold claim Wallace D. Wattles made over a century ago, and it still shakes minds today. In his short yet powerful book, The Science of Getting Rich, he presents a repeatable formula. It's not just a theory of money, it's a holistic vision. One that weaves together thought, spirit, purpose, and practical action. Because Wattles believed that becoming rich isn't just a privilege for the few, it's a rightful journey for anyone who desires to live a full, expanded life. Let's unpack the method that has inspired generations of wealth builders, entrepreneurs, and spiritual seekers. Chapter 1. The Right to be Rich. Wattles begins with a radical affirmation. You have the right to be rich. Not to accumulate for ego or excess, but to fully express your capabilities, talents, and desires. He argues that poverty restricts our ability to serve others, grow spiritually, and make the most of life. When you are rich, not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, and relationally, you are better positioned to give. So the pursuit of wealth, when done with purpose, is not selfish. It's sacred. And it begins with embracing that your desire to grow is divine. Not something to be ashamed of, but something to be stewarded. Chapter 2. Thought is the only power. In Wattles' world, thought is not passive, it is causative. He introduces the idea of a thinking substance, an invisible force that responds to the images we impress upon it. This substance, he says, fills the spaces of the universe and molds itself to the patterns of our sustained thoughts. When you hold a clear mental image of your desire with unwavering faith and feeling, this substance begins to take form. It arranges people, resources, and opportunities in your favor. But the power lies in clarity and repetition. One vague wish will not produce wealth. A definite picture, held with faith, is the engine that drives manifestation. Chapter 3. The Certain Way. This is where Wattles gets specific. To activate the science of getting rich, you must think and act in what he calls the certain way. This means choosing your desire with precision, maintaining absolute belief in its inevitability, and taking aligned action with confidence. It is not wishful thinking. It is disciplined imagination paired with practical execution. This chapter reminds us that success is not reserved for the special few. It is available to those who align their inner and outer worlds. Those who choose faith over fear, clarity over confusion, and daily effort over endless waiting. Chapter 4. Gratitude is the activator. Gratitude is the emotional key that keeps your connection to the creative substance strong. Wattles says that when you feel truly grateful, you tune your mind to the frequency of abundance, and that frequency draws more to you. Gratitude is both an anchor and an amplifier. It grounds you in the now, while signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Daily gratitude isn't a nice-to-have, it's a requirement, because a grateful mind is a magnet for miracles. Chapter 5. Don't compete, create. In a world driven by scarcity thinking, Wattles offers a radical truth. There is more than enough. Most people operate from competition. They fight for customers, clamor for attention, and fear someone else's success. But true wealth doesn't come from scrambling over crumbs. It comes from creating new value. Wattles encourages you to rise above competition and become a creator, to build, to innovate, to offer something genuinely useful to the world. When you focus on contribution, not conquest, you activate abundance, not just for yourself, but for everyone connected to you. Chapter 6. Act Now. Wattles is clear. Thought alone is not enough. You must act, and you must act today. Waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect timing, or the perfect idea will keep you in perpetual delay. Whatever you can do now, do it now. Even the smallest action, taken in faith, opens new doors. But this isn't frantic effort. It's intelligent, purposeful action. Doing what you can, where you are, with what you have, and trusting that more will be revealed as you move. Chapter 7. The Impression of Increase. Every interaction you have is a chance to communicate one thing: growth. Wattles urges you to leave every person better than you found them. Let your presence signal increase. More possibility, more hope, more life. When people feel uplifted around you, they want to be near you. And the universe responds in kind, sending more relationships, resources, and rewards into your life. Be the person who brings expansion. And expansion will become your reality. Chapter 8. Wealth is your birthright. The book ends with unwavering certainty. This process works. It's not a maybe. It's not a gamble. It is a law. If you think and act in the certain way, if you maintain clarity, cultivate faith, practice gratitude, take action, and serve others, you will get rich. The only remaining question is, will you follow the process? Will you choose faith over fear, purpose over passivity, creation over competition? Because the science works, but only when you work it. Thought plus faith plus action equals riches. The science of getting rich is more than a book. It is a spiritual and strategic blueprint, one that invites you to take full ownership of your thoughts, your choices, and your future. Wealth is not reserved for the chosen few. It is available to those who think rightly, feel deeply, and act boldly. You are the source, and the supply is unlimited. This was The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Brought to you by Success Resources. Books Insights. You don't need to become more. You need to become present. This is more than mindset. It's a mission. Keep seeking, keep growing, keep giving. And together, let's make the world rich again. To hear more timeless wisdom that elevates your life and finances, subscribe now to the Success Resources Books Insights channel, where your next breakthrough begins.